everyone, we're going to make some marshmallows today. I got a lot of really positive comments on the blog that you guys want to know how to make marshmallows. Honestly, it's so easy. You're never going to buy this stuff in the grocery store again, I promise, once you know how to do this. First of all, I have my mise en place laid out here. We have some gelatin, sugar, and egg whites already in the bowl because I'm about to whip these to make some meringue. Now the thing about egg whites is you have to have this at room temperature to get the most volume with your meringue. So I've had this sitting out for about half an hour so they get a little bit warmer. Also on the stove over here I have sugar, water, and honey. I have 0.6 ounces of honey, 4 ounces of water, and let me check again. 4 ounces of sugar and 1 ounce of water. Yeah, always check your recipes. Anyways, we are going to bring this sugar mixture up to a boil so it gets really hot, and I have my handy dandy super important pastry chef thermometer here that's going to tell me when it gets to the right stage and we need to take it off. For it to be the right stage, it needs to be 135 degrees Celsius or 240 degrees Fahrenheit. While that's going, I'm just going to stick this in here. I think that's going to work. I'm not sure. I've never used this thermometer before. I just broke my other one in school the other day. So, actually, you know what? I don't have enough in here to use this thermometer. We're not going to use the thermometer at all. We're just going to eyeball it because that's what chefs do. So anyways, this is boiling. Got it going. I'm going to start to whip my meringue over here. Now, I don't know if you guys have ever made meringue before. This is just room temperature egg whites, and I'm going to mix on high. I have a little sugar in here, and I'm going to add the sugar right now when I'm whipping my meringue here. As you can see, it's quite frothy right now, but it is not ready yet. We just got to keep going. We're going to go until it forms soft peaks, kind of like whipped cream. And also, wait, hold on, cancel that. Peaks, as you can see, but it's not quite there yet, but we're almost there. Also, I've got my sugar syrup going on the stove, but it's not quite to 135 degrees. Sorry, this is my first time. We're having some fun. Alright, the meringue is just about there. Just about there. And I'm going to stop that for 1 second. It's kind of hard when you don't have a KitchenAid. I'm going to look at my syrup. I'm not going to burn my hand off. And I'm going to stick the thermometer in the syrup so I can temp it. It's going. Just needs a little longer, but it's coming along. Keep that going for another couple seconds, and I'm going to keep whipping this because I did this, but you really should never, ever stop whipping your meringue once you've started. So I'm going to keep going doing that. I wish you were here and you could smell this because it smells amazing. Alright. So the meringue is ready, and we are just waiting on this. This goes really, really fast, and I don't want to burn it, so that's why I keep jumping back over here. Because when you burn it, the sauce is ready. As you can see, it is a gorgeous color right there. I'm going to take this, and I'm going to add my gelatin to it. That's instantly melting. Mikan, move. Look at that. Okay. So now all the gelatin is in here and all melted and nice. And I am going to slowly drizzle it in here while I have this going. This is cooking the eggs, and so it's not dangerous to eat it because of the raw eggs. I don't know if you were wondering about that, but this is cooking it. Alright. I've got all that going, and now I'm going to beat for 8 minutes. Okay, we don't need this. What I've done here is I whipped this meringue marshmallow mixture for 8 minutes. It has to be just 8 minutes. I don't know why. That's what the French chef at school said. 8 minutes on the dot. No more, no less. So I did that for 8 minutes, and then I stuffed all of it into this bag. And you guys probably don't have pastry bags laying around at home. I know my parents don't, and I'm at their house right now. So this worked really well, and I just cut a little slit at the bottom so I could pipe. This is parchment paper, covered with cornstarch and confectioner's sugar, so it won't stick. And just pipe. I like to do long lines. It's so good. I already tasted it. It tastes like that marshmallow fluff they used to put on sundaes when you're like 9. Pipe. And then once this cools and firms up, we can slice the marshmallows. And that way you get the most even marshmallows rather than just making like little marshmallow blocks all over the place. That's fun too though. So, sometimes I like them a little thicker. Okay. And now we're just going to wait a couple minutes until these kind of firm up a little. As you can see, they already are because of the gelatin in them. So we just have to wait a few minutes and they're going to firm up, and then we'll slice them and eat one. Yum! Alright, I have the marshmallows all set for the most part. Here is a beauty. As you can see, it is nice and thick and lovely and light. These really need to cool out like this overnight. You can cut them like I started to do, but you really shouldn't cut them for like another hour or so. And then you just need to lay them out and let them cool like this with the cornstarch and the powdered sugar overnight. I am going to taste this. It is so good. It tastes like marshmallow fluff. It's amazing. So I highly recommend you guys make these at home. It's a lot of fun. It really isn't as messy or a lot of work as it seemed. And I will be posting the recipe to follow. Bye!